Hey, horror fans, once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Manichi. It's time for me to review the latest survival thriller film called Fall. Yes, it's a long way down. Now, Fall is a 2022 American survival thriller film. It was directed by Scott Mann, written by Scott Mann and Jonathan Frank. Now, the film stars Grace Caroline Curry, Virginia Gardner, Mason Gooding, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Now, in the film, best friends Becky and Hunter find themselves trapped at the top of a 2,000-foot radio tower. Oh no! Now, over the past several years, we've seen our fair shares of survival horror thriller films. Whether it's 2005's The Descent and I believe the 2009 sequel, The Descent Part 2, 2016 The Shallows, or 2011 The Grey, they have all had one or several people trapped or stranded someplace that is in an isolated area and have very little resources. Not only do they have to fight against nature and the elements, they also have to fight predators, be it sharks, wolves, or unknown creatures. They have to put up a good fight in order to stay alive. We have a similar premise here with British film director Scott Mann's latest film, simply called Fall. Now meet adrenaline junkies Becky, her husband Dan, and their best friend Shiloh Hunter, who like to do wild and crazy things together, such as rock climbing. Now, after suffering a great loss when Dan dies, the film jumps 51 weeks ahead, and we still see a grieving Becky who has become a depressed alcoholic. She doesn't do anything. All she does is go to the local bar and drinks herself to oblivion. Now, after her father fails to convince Becky to move on, her best friend Hunter comes by, and after some talking convinces Becky to join her into climbing a 2,000-foot tall abandoned TV radio tower in the middle of the desert. Of course, things don't go as planned, and the two find themselves stuck 2,000 feet in the air with no way to get down. Oh, people never learn, do they? Now, you really have to give Scott and the cinematographer Miguel McGregor Alonso, I think I pronounced his name correctly, credit on the fantastic job they did on making this look real, and frightening. From the wide angle shots, you can see the camera panning back. Probably looked like they used some type of a drone, if I'm not mistaken. You do wide angle shots with the tower in the background, or the over the area shots and the up and down shots that you use from the tower really gives the audience vertigo, because I know I got it several times. I kept wincing as the girls kept going up and up and up the tower, and at the same time, you see shots of rusted nails, the ladder shaking that could break at any time, and the wind is blowing all over the place. You knew something terrible might happen, but that's what's so good about this film is how it's filmed very well. You see the girls still climbing and climbing. You see, busted nut there, very loose screw here. The ladders keep shaking. At one point, when Becky goes up, you can see her, she's getting nervous as one rung of the ladder literally just comes off and it drops, and you can see the perspective down below. It's such a frightening and a daunting experience, but that's what you want in a film like this. You want to add that suspense in there. Now, as I stated before, it really adds the tension and suspense that is needed for a film like this one. Not to mention, you really hope that Becky and Hunter can survive this ordeal. Another thing that works for this film are the two female leads, as both Grace Caroline Curry, you might recognize her from DC Shazam, and Virginia Gardner from 2018's Halloween, are both excellent as Becky and Hunter. It's their chemistry that really drives the film, as you believe that they are really good friends and love each other despite their differences. As we can see, Hunter is kind of a wild on the crazy side. She has maybe a YouTube channel or maybe an Instagram channel, some type of influencer, and she likes to film a whole bunch of stuff. Well, Becky is more of a bit of a reserved type of person, but they're still adrenaline junkies. They really like to do some wild and crazy stuff. Now, there's really nothing new here, as this premise is similar to The Descent, as both have female thrill seekers who, after tragedy, decide to reunite for one more great adventure. Now, as in The Descent, Becky is the one who has to get back on that horse, or in Hunter's words, don't you want to punch fear in the dick? In other words, Becky has to face her fears. We saw that in the descent. We also saw that in the aliens. Burke telling Ripley, "Don't you? It's time to get back on the hearse. Face your fears." And that's basically what the message is. This film is face your fears. Although I don't think climbing 2,000 foot tall TV and abandoned TV antenna is a great way to face your fears. I think I'd rather stick to therapy. Now, this film is predictable at times as a secret is revealed midway through the second act of the film, and then we get a semi twist to the third act of the film, but it's something that we've seen before in this type of setting. So I really wasn't surprised when that secret gets revealed, and then when the twist happens midway through the end of the third act of the film, coming towards the conclusion of the film, because we've seen this setting before, so there's really nothing new here. I don't know why it was added on here. I guess Scott and his writing partner Jonathan thought they were going to fake out the audience, but they didn't fake me out. However, despite these flaws, this is a very exciting survival thriller that will give the audience what it's looking for in this film like this: nail-biting tension, fear-inducing shots, and some excellent acting from the leads. They did a pretty good job, so you got to recommend them on the excellent job they did in this film. So I'm going to give Fall 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. Giving it 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. Yeah, so despite the predictability in this film and some of the secret gets revealed in a semi twist in this film, I still enjoyed the film because it gave me what I got for a very exciting tension, fear-inducing shots. I mean, it will keep you on the edge of your seat. So there you have it. That is my review for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share because it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm here. Also, have you seen Fall? Please leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me what you thought about the film. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way, you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. And I see you in my next video. I'm out.